these 5 biggest do's and don'ts which will going to change your life. You need to collaborate, you need to gain diverse perspective. Time management will be an issue if things are not planned properly. It's just a little bit push you have to give, and believe me, you can achieve a lot. Now that most of the competitive exams like JEE, NEET are over, it's very important that you have a very good college life. So today we are going to look into 5 biggest do's and don'ts, which will not just help you to thrive in the college in these top institutions, but it will also help you to have your dream college life, and you'll be able to beat all the competitions, no matter whether it's IIT, BITS, or which top college you go to. So let's dive into these 5 biggest do's and don'ts, which will going to change your life going ahead. As you start your college journey, now most of the students will be clueless because till 11th, 12th, there'll be a lot of hand holding, like the teacher will tell you do this, your parents will help you out this. But as you go to college, it will be a lot of self-reliance. The professor will not directly help you, they will help you, but only when help is asked. So there will be no direct guidance. Your parents will not be there to support you. So it's very important that you have a strategic approach. You need to make best of the opportunities that you are going to get in these top colleges where you're going to join soon. Because it will have a big future impact. The action you take in the college is going to shape your life. Because many times a student goes for a different stream, but after college they take a job in something totally different altogether. So you have to plan that. You have to gain knowledge for that. In fact, I know many students who goes to college, and in most of the government colleges, there'll be like compulsory thing you have to take either NCC, NSS, NSO. They do not even know the difference between NCC, NSO, or they do not even know that in the first year they have to pick something like that. So that's what I'm saying. You have to make a lot of intentional choices. What kind of electives you're going to take, what kind of things you are going to do, that is going to shape your life. So let's look into the 5 major do's, and after that we'll go into the 5 major don'ts, which is going to change your college life. So the five most important do's in your college success are: number 1 is engage and connect. Because till school you have been living in a competitive environment, because you are writing competitive examination, you need to get marks, you need to compete. But the life beyond that is all about collaboration. You cannot build new products, you cannot build new vehicles, you cannot build something new alone. You need to work in collaboration. So it's important that you engage and connect, build a meaningful relationship, because the more exposure you had, the better ideas you'll get. Next is manage time. You need to manage your time well, because this is where especially students struggle a lot in their first year, because till the life at home, things have easy access, the parents will get you a lot of things. But after that, you have to do things on your own. Plus, there'll be no one to wake you up. You have to wake up, you have to go to class, you have to pick up something new, you have to work on yourself. So time management is very important. You have to plan it very effectively. Next is you have to gain experience. Because without real world experience, no matter how good theoretical knowledge you have is of no use. So you have to gain experience, you have to see the practicality, do some practical things. You have to find mentors. Because as I've told you, you will not know what are the direction, what are the things you can do. So you need to have mentors. The mentor can be your friends, it can be your seniors, it can be anyone. But you need to have good mentors. And lastly, you have to prioritize your well-being. Because I see many students go to college, sometimes they do not eat properly, they do not sleep properly. It's very important that you have a right body and right mind. Only then you can do really your best. So let's talk about the first two, that is you have to connect, you have to engage and connect. You have to immerse yourself, you have to connect to people. So most of the colleges will have some kind of clubs. They'll be like, if I have to categorize, there'll be broadly 3 categories. Social culture, which is like dance, quiz, fine arts and all. Then there'll be sports, which is pretty evident, like cricket, football and so on and so forth. And then the tech clubs, which will be working on maybe coding or autonomous vehicles or something else. So you find what interest you have and join a club. It's very important. Also, it's also very important because many of the students, while you're preparing on 11th, 12th, you are being like into yourself, working alone. So you need to understand that how to be a team player, because as I've told you, collaboration is what is important. So when you join this club, it will also help you to understand how to work in a team. Then you have to attend workshops. So in colleges, frequent workshops will happen. See, if the workshop is in the area of your interest, join, expand your knowledge beyond that. You might not learn a lot of new things in the workshop, but it will give you better ideas. what are the possibilities. Then engage socially. You build your support system, because it's not possible that you will not face failure in your life. I think while your 11-12 journey, you might have already seen that. But even when you go to college, there will be sometimes failures. In fact, the very popular saying is that failure is not opposite of success, part of success. So you need to have good support system. That will be your friends, your seniors, your juniors. So talk to them, they'll help you, and together you can work upon things. And collaborate, as I've been telling again and again, collaborate. You need to collaborate, you need to gain diverse perspective. Only then you will be able to give out real solutions to this world, and that is what a true leader, being true leader, is all about. So that was the first do. Moving on to the next, you have to prioritize and plan. So as I've told, time management will be an issue if things are not planned properly. So plan. Now these days there's a lot of apps, a lot of digital planners are there, calendars are there. So you can use that so that you do not forget. Because another thing what I've seen is, sometimes as a student you feel that, okay, no, I'll remember everything. Yes, we are not doubting your memory, but the thing is, as a human, you might not be able to recollect few things at the right time. So use calendars will help you to strategize better. When you write it down, you'll understand, okay, this much time I have left, this much I have to do. It gives you clarity. And set realistic goals. Now another issue what I've seen is, sometimes a student will say, okay, in the next 3 months, I'll learn entire Python, I'll build some apps or do something crazy about it. My point is, make realistic goal. Otherwise, it will make you feel even more guilty about it, that, okay, I didn't do that. It will, how should I say, it will harm your self-confidence. So set realistic goal and break it into manageable steps. So break it down, okay, how much I have to do in week 1, week 2, week 3, like so on. And next is stick to schedules. Because in the college I've seen many times, because as I told you, right, your parents will not be there to wake you up, you'll be like sleeping late. Do not do that. It's just a little bit push you have to give, and believe me, you can achieve a lot. So the small decision that you make on a daily basis is going to have a very big impact in your life. So stick to your schedules and apply some productivity techniques. Try to be more productive. Try to do more. So try to enhance your focus and efficiency. So that will make you even better in college. So this was the second do. Now moving on to the third one, is that you need to explore. You need to explore a lot of things, experience the field. Do some practical projects, not just theory. So you can seek out internship. So in your first year, obviously you will not get any internship, but later on you can pick up an internship, get some more hands-on experience, see how the industry works, see how institution works. You can take an internship in some institution like DRDO, ISRO, government institutions, or maybe in a company. Understand like what kind of role is going to be. Because sometimes what I feel is many college students have a mismatch of reality and what kind of work actually happens in the college. And explore your career options. So I've told you, it's not important that all of you know what you're going to do in your life. It's not necessary that all of you have already found out what you love. So only when you explore more, when you see different pathways, okay, I could have done this, that will give you better clarity. So it's a great time for you to explore, and also set long-term goals. Because if you do not have that long-term goals, then you will not be able to strategize things properly. So let's say if I want to do this is the minimum GPA I need. If I want to this is the minimum GPA I need. If I want this GPA this semester, what should I do? How will I do in these subjects? So have long-term goal and align and break it down to small steps so that it actually works out. Now moving on to the next. So as I've told you, have to build connections, seek guidance. Because if you have guidance, you'll be able to do things better. So you can also build lasting relationship. Like I had some of my colleagues who helped me. I'm still in touch with them because it just built a good relationship. Also, they helped me a lot to pick the right fit for me. Then find the industry mentors. So you can maybe, when you go for internship, or we can find someone who you know, or maybe your seniors, let's say when they go to some work, you can see and you can understand what exactly happened in this certain industry. In fact, they'll also give you insight. Okay, if you do this, or if you follow these steps, your career growth will be better, or you will not waste time in randomly moving here and there. So find industry mentors and connect with your professors. So this is one mistake which many students does, is that they expect that college will be similar as the school. Like in the school, teachers are hand-holding you, they are asking you what happened, trying to actively help you. Over there, it's not the case. Over there, you have to actually connect with professor. So a professor will have great knowledge, they'll help you out a lot. But you have to take the first step. You have to talk to the professor, and you can align with the professor research work with your interest, and talk to them and see if you can help out in some kind of research. So connect with your professors. Now moving to the don'ts. So the first don't is that don't delay your success. Now what happens is sometimes you feel that like you have a lot of time, you are procrastinating. Now what will happen is you are limiting your future. If let us say you have a future possibility of this, when you waste your time, you are just moving to this possibility. So do not procrastinate. This is actually one thing which most of the kids in college get stuck in. So do not delay your things. Do not, because it will make you feel more guilt and stress, but nothing output will come. So push, go, take actions. Basically take actions. You might make a lot of plans, but no plan is going to work unless you take action. So take action, that's very important. And do not rush and do lower quality work, because many times what will happen, let's say if someone wants to do an intern or want to get marks, that you'll try to find shortcuts. Believe me, there are no shortcuts in life. So if you do some low quality work, just to, like for example, you have copied project of someone or done some random project, just copy the code somewhere, it will not give you long lasting success. Maybe you can put it in your CV, but low quality work will give you always low quality result. So do not do that. You need to stick to schedule. Like, do not say that okay, you are missing out schedules, you are lazing around. Do not do all of that. So use productive techniques and stick to your schedule. That is what you need to do. So avoid all the other distractions. We'll move on to the next don't. That is, do not try to do it alone, because you have a habit of learning alone till the school life, and you feel that alone you can do something. You will feel like, okay, no, I alone will do that. That is also the biggest flaw. So do not try to do it alone, because it might kill a better possibility, better chances. So you might have isolation risk. In fact, you will not have good support system who will help you out in your failure, who will give you better ideas when you fail on something, and it will also limit your learning opportunities. So many times you might feel, no, I can prove it, I'll do it. Do not do that. World is all about collaboration. Till school, yes, competition, but after that it's collaboration. So do not try to do it alone. And the better approach is engage socially, collaborate academically, take help of your friends. They will help you out, and together build something better. The next thing is about the finances, because another thing what I've seen is, like, sometimes once you go to college, right, like and you have taken, let's say, student loan, and you're not studying properly, you feel bad about it, right? Or maybe you go to college, you are spending money randomly, although yes, you're getting money from your parents, but sometimes even that can put you under some kind of pressure. Or maybe you're expecting that you'll get a scholarship, but you didn't get it. So that is why I'll say that do not spend your money randomly in college. It is okay to spend money when you earn it. That is fine, but till the time you're not earning it, do not waste your money. So properly plan your finances, because in a college life you do not require much money. I think you can easily survive with maybe like 5,000 per month, something like that. So just do that and use your money wisely, and always check for scholarships, because most of the colleges will offer some kind of scholarship that might be based on merit. So that is why you have to work hard and maintain a good GPA, and like try to take help of your friends. If you're missing out something, take help from them, because I've seen few kids who do not come from economic background, they feel very how should I say, troubled when they go to college, when they feel that okay, I want to do something but money is not there. So to avoid that trap, and believe me, like, it doesn't matter, you can always borrow things from your friend and like have a better life. So just ensure that you have a better finances. Do not spread yourself too thin, right? So like the number one is know your limits. All right, recognize the capacity, how much you can do, how much you cannot do, when to ask for support. So understand that, prioritize your task, or focus on what matters. Now sometime what will happen, some student will leave their curriculum, they'll say that okay, I will not study what my teacher is teaching, I'll focus on learning machine learning, and it might be possible you fail your major and then you have to repeat that courses. So prioritize your task, focus on what matters. That's very important. I'm not saying do not do extracurricular, but ensure that your majors are going really well, and schedule a downtime. Do not try to do everything. Ensure that you have a downtime, you have proper well-being. because your well-being is also very, very important. We have also talked about that earlier. In fact, we'll talk about that together at the end as well. And the last don't is that do not wait too much to think about your future, because some people will spend their time in just making plans and nothing will come out of that. So this is a rough roadmap which I would recommend all of you to follow. So as many of you might not know your interest, so first is all about exploring. Try to do new things, try to maybe play every sport, participate in a lot of competitions. You'll have intra college or inter college competitions, participate in that. And the more you do, the better you'll be able to find, okay, whether you like your major or you want to do something else, what you want to do, that will give you clarity. When you participate in competition, you'll meet more seniors, more different ideas you'll get. So do that, and then by the time you are in second year, you can also start looking for internships, because as I've told you, you need to have practical knowledge. So internship in a company, in an institution gives you better idea. So start planning that, because in your third year, internship is compulsory almost everywhere. So if you plan it properly, by the time you're in third year, you will not be in a rush, not a stress. And by the time you reach in your third year, build network, talk to your seniors. Many of your seniors might be started working somewhere. See what are the possible job options. I'll say that college placements are important, but you can always think beyond college placement and try to find your passion, your interest as well. And in the last year, yes, definitely you can apply for jobs either through college placement or through your network as well. So these are the things which are the major don'ts. So do not wait too much. Try to be proactive. And ultimately, the idea is that you focus on your overall well-being. So this is a do that we didn't took earlier. We are taking it right now. Your overall well-being is the most important thing. Your physical well-being should be there. Ensure that you exercise on a regular basis. You eat healthy stuff, because I can understand college, especially mess food, can be bad, and most of you will start skipping it. So maybe whatever you do, just ensure that you have a good nutrition, sleep properly, have proper sleep, and your mental health is also very important. So if you feel sometime little bit down, you are not able to do well, take some help, do some counseling sessions. In fact, most of the colleges have some kind of counselor to help you out. Then manage your stress proactively, and practice some kind of mindfulness techniques. That will make you better. So these are the important major 5 do's and don'ts in your college life. So if you do all of that, you will get a really, really wonderful college life. So we wish you all the best for your college life. And if you have any specific question, you can comment below. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. And all the best to all of you, and see you in the next video.